Okay, so let's do this video. I've already done a private video, which I'm sending to my friends and family. That way I don't have to say my R1 friend and all that sort of secret stuff. But my American Australian friend gave me a great idea, and he said, even though I've got short-term memory, what are the 10 most valuable things you have either learnt in 10 years, because I'm now 30 years old, so in between 20 and 30, what are the 10 most valuable things you have learnt or that you remember? And I thought that's a bloody great idea for a video. And I'm gonna make a public one just in case I want to share it to a friend and I don't want to share in the unlisted version or private version or whatever. But let's do it. So I already remember this because I pretty much talked about it in the last video. I was struggling to think of things, but I might not struggle in this public one. So number one, I don't know when I started to date her my ex, but I just got to bundle it all in one. And even though I'm forgetting a lot about my ex, I really am, I've still got quite a bit of memories. I reckon since she was a huge part of my life, and I learned so much living with her. We moved to Darwin, we moved to Mount Gambier, we lived with each others, we dealt with stressful scenarios and bills and relationship problems and everything. So I'm just going to put that all in one. And that is the reason why I never will hate my ex. I'll never hate her. She taught me valuable life lessons. I will forever hate her husband, douchebag, but I will never bag her or diss her or call her names because she really helped me improve my life. We both did a few wrong things here and there in our relationship, but even though it came crumbling and crashing down, and I don't exactly remember a lot of our relationship, I remember the things I achieved, like learning to ride a motorbike or living with someone that isn't family and paying bills and all that stuff I went over. Think things like that. And sharing bank accounts, we did that because I'm a person that likes to do that, and she seemed okay with it. So things like that. Very life lessons, things that you can't learn, you have to experience. So I don't know when we started dating. I don't remember. I don't remember any of that. I don't remember how long we dated for. I think it was 6 or 7 or 8 years. I don't even remember when we broke up. It can't be 8 years because this is a 10-year review. That would only been 2 years ago. Maybe 6 or 7 years? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't regret anything. The path that my life led me down is the path that my life led down. Anyway, so that was number one, and that's a mess. I don't remember a lot, but I still remember the things I achieved, which isn't saying much because it's the memories I want to keep, not the achievements. Because I get reminded of them daily because I ride a motorbike daily, but it's some memories I'm forgetting. Um, number two, number two is a memory, which is great. And these things that I'm ranking aren't ranked in 1 to 10 best to worst. These are just things I remember and cherish and learnt over my 10 years of being 20 years old to 30 years old. Number two would be saying goodbye to my American Australian friend. It is one memory that I've never forgotten. It is really planted in here, which is funny because you reckon it would be a forgettable memory, this one, but it is literally just me and American friend in the Mount Gambier library, sitting down at the computer and planning his American trip because he was leaving forever. Well, that's not true, but it pretty much is. And he left to Canada, and I remember booking his tickets, and we both sat down in a library, and we just pretty much said goodbye. I mean, it wasn't the final goodbyes, but I don't remember anything after that. So to me, it was the final goodbyes, and it's a memory I've always cherished because I lost around that time, or maybe long after that time. You know, I lost my ex, I lost all my friends, I lost so much, and then I was losing American friend. But he's been great. We talk probably two, three, four times a week, and we're on the other side of the world. So I'm very proud of my memory to remember that really unique day. It wasn't anything crazy, it was just me and him at a library, but I've never forgotten it, and I'm very proud of myself for keeping that memory up here. I don't remember all of that day, but I remember us sitting down, booking tickets in the library, and it was great. The third one isn't really well, it's a memory, but more of an achievement, a milestone. I'm gonna call it a milestone. I made a great new friend. He's my R1 friend. I don't remember much about it, but I remember the story on how we met, which is pretty much me, another motorbike rider pulled over on the side of the road, and the R1 friend was um, behind us, which I never knew at the time, and he's like, "Hey bro, where's your license plate?" And I said, "What do you mean? It's just back there." And I looked, and I was like, "Oh, not again." And after that, we exchanged numbers, and he's been a good friend. He is my best friend in Mount Gambier. Oops, oh, whatever. But he's my best friend in Mount Gambier, and he does so much for me, and I hope I do so much for him as well. And it's a good milestone. I really appreciate having him as a friend. So yeah, that's number three. Her, him. Three. That's number three. Number four. This one taught me a bit to remember in my unlisted video. But these videos, I don't know how long I've been doing these videos for, but after my psychiatrist, speech psychiatrist and all that sort of stuff said my memory's just deteriorating and stuff, she said, try doing a video out just once a day for a week, only a week. And I loved it. And I've been doing them ever since we broke up, because that was when I saw my psychiatrist quite a bit. Or psychologist? Psychologist? Or psychiatrist? I don't know. I might not have all them videos back from then, and I know that because for some reason up here I've got one memory of my very first Valentine's Day. I went and watched a movie by myself, and I pretty much I think I cried. I just walked home and cried. I don't remember it well, but it's a memory I have up here, and I've never forgotten it. So I've been doing these videos since I've broken up with her. They all haven't been on YouTube because I've been trying to do them on different, I tried phone storage, and I tried the cloud, and then I tried this. YouTube was the best platform for me to do these. I don't know how many I've got, probably 3 or 4 years on YouTube, maybe 5, but I don't think so, no way. I think it might be 3.5. But I'm very proud of myself to stick with these daily vlog videos. I'm very proud that I've still tried to keep everyone anonymous, and sometimes they slip, but that's why I've got the private and public videos I upload for myself. But doing these videos, another milestone, not a memory, but it really goes far Because when I get older, my memory's just got to skyrocket and just lose. Just bad, just woof. So I'm very proud of myself. That was number 4, right? Is that number 4? X, him. I think it was 4. Number 5, anyway. This is. I'm gonna label this one emotions. So I'm very proud of myself because after my relationship, I realised, well, I mean, she sort of pointed out, but I knew because it was always bad for us. I was raised with lying, constant lying, so I was a constant liar. After a couple things that I did in my life that changed it around, I don't lie anymore, and if I lie, it's very small, like I don't know, I don't remember, but I don't lie. I hate it. I don't do it anymore. It causes nothing but problems, and I'm very proud that I just don't do it anymore. There's just no point. What is the point of lying? Nothing. It doesn't do anything but hurt people or you or businesses. Whatever. Lying, no positive. Talking about positive, I love how my emotions, I'm positive, and I try and see every day in the most positive light. Now, however, not every day is a good day, although I do say every day is a good day. I have really improved my life quality being on a positive path. I think that's how I can word it. Just thinking positive, trying to be positive, talking to strangers, helping strangers. It all just boosts my morale? Is that the word to use? Is that the English word? I feel like that fits the sentence. Morale. Yeah, I think it does. Morale? Whatever. I'm more positive and I'm more happy, and I've had so many good outcomes from being nice to people, being positive to people. I've got my own ABN. I've done my own sort of business work with gardening just because I'm nice and approach. Positivity has done so much for my life. But now I've talked about my lying, which is non-existent. I've talked about my positivity, which is super existent. But I still go 0 to 100 and get angry like this. I still can't control my anger. My psychiatrist and all that stuff still say it's got to do with my ability to not hold memories and my autism/Asperger, whatever. That's an excuse. You have things like anger management courses and stuff that can help you. I just haven't done anything like that. I feel like I should maybe. But my 0 to 100, my very black and white, I still have not successfully mastered my emotions. I've mastered not lying, but that's not really an emotion. That's more of a habit, I guess. Positivity is an emotion, and I'm proud of that. But the 0 to 100, which is literally the opposite of positivity, I'm not proud of. Even though I'm positive so much, someone says wrong thing to me, poof, poof. It's like, instead of saying, if someone says something, you go, what? It's better if you say pardon, not what. What is very aggressive. So I've got to work on that, and I hope in 10 years' time I'm all positive and no 0 to 100. I think that was number 5. So number 6, I really got to thank my brother-in-law. He's probably the best brother-in-law I could ask for. We play so much games together, but it's not the games that I enjoy, it's the bonding time, the connecting time. I'm very proud that I've fixed all my relationships with my sisters, and I'm very proud that me and my sister's husband, brother-in-law, just get along so well, and he's that side of the family, that my brother-in-law's side, because he's married now, my sister, has done so much for me, and I've done so much for them. I babysat their kid for probably a year or 2 years. That might be an exaggeration. No, I don't think so. I reckon 2 years. And they appreciated that. I mean, hell, they gave me my Xbox Series S just out of nowhere because they really appreciate it. And I know we all have tough times, and at the moment they're doing okay, but I wish they were doing better in France. But I really hope they can pull through. I wish nothing but the best for my family and my extended family, like my brother-in-law, sort of thing. I think that was number 6. I'm gonna say it was number 6. Number 7. In 10 years, what else am I proud of? I want to say dancing, but that sort of just fits into my positivity and a bunch of other stuff, so I'm not going to include it. I'm not going to include my bike, because that's a very up and down conversation, and also that burns through my money. Well, that's the thing I can talk about. I didn't talk about that in my unlisted video. Money. I'm not too proud of my money. Generally, when I get my money, I usually would spend it, but nowadays, I'm doing very good with savings. I'm still spending a bit though. Like, I'm always tempted to ask people for money, but then I realise it's the wrong thing to do. Like today for my birthday, I was $30 off, and I looked at my one friend and was like, "Can I borrow money?" And I don't know why I said that, because he doesn't have much money to give me. Well, you know what I mean. He would do it, but then I said, no, 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 no. I only buy one slot car. I don't care if that one. I don't need two. This is my spending money. If I've spent my spending, that's my own fault. I'm not touching my savings. So money has getting better. That was bad English. Money has getting better. I really wish it was a lot better, but it is getting better. Number 8. A memory that's always been stuck in here, and I can't get rid of it, and I'm very surprised it's still there, is that day that that police officer fined me for running a left red light which didn't exist, and then defected my bike, and then gave me hell just with fines. It is one memory that's always been up in here. I'm not sure why, but it's technically a pretty forgettable day. It's just a speeding fine. It was just a fine and a defect notice. And I don't remember anything around that day, but I remember getting pulled over. I remember talking to my carers about it. I remember getting the yellow canary. I remember that day a lot better than quite a lot of the days with my ex. I'm forgetting her, but this memory, I don't know why, it's in here, and it's really hard for me to forget it. I just can't. It's so funny. It's so weird. Was that number 8? I think that was number 8. I'm getting tired, so let's just go to 9. Yeah, that was 8. That was 8. That's got to be 8. Let's go to 9. What else did I do in my unlisted video? I did 10 things, but I forgot. I did them like 20 minutes ago, and I've already forgot what I done them on. Well, I did emotions, I did family, I did friends, I did her, I did... Yeah, what am I on? I'm on 9. You know what? It's not a memory, and it's not a... What do I call it? It's not a pathway. But I'm very proud I got the Ray-Ban stories because they helped me do my videos. So I put that in the YouTube video diary thing. The Ray-Ban stories, up until recently where they got rid of the montage feature because they're a bunch of assholes, I really enjoyed the Ray-Ban stories. Really, really enjoyed them. Anyway, I'm struggling to think of more things. I don't know. I really am struggling to think of more things. I can't remember much more. See, I would love to say, oh, back there, there's a memory kicking back in, there's a memory kicking back in. I don't remember it 100%. I have a really bad memory, I wish I forgot, of my Phillip Island trip with my father to Phillip Island, all the way from, I think Adelaide, or was it Mount Gambier? I think it was Mount Gambier, I don't remember. But the worst trip I've ever done with my father. 2 separate motorbikes. It was supposed to be the ultimate father and son bonding time, but it was just terrible. It was not a good day, it was not a good week, it was not a good outcome. I remember quite a bit about that trip. I wish I didn't. I wish I forgot it. I don't remember when it was. I don't remember how long ago it was. I think it was 3 years ago. But I feel like 2 is a more appropriate answer. But I feel like it was 3 years ago. But I don't know. That's all guess. But that is a memory I wish I forgot about. Number 10. I don't know 10. I don't know 10 things. But I'm going to end the video here. I've spent 40 minutes on this video, technically. 20 on the other one, 20 on this one. And I know a lot of these things, I'm trying to remember what I did in the other one, say on this one. I don't. But look, from 2014 to 2024, there are only very few little bad things I remember, which is great, because I'm starting to forget all the bad things. But I'm forgetting so many good memories, so many cherishable memories. So many memories. I'm glad I passed all my speech psychologists, so I say, it's my speech people. I'm glad that I have help with my disabilities and my short-term memory loss and my autism and Asperger's, even though I was super bad when I was young and I was really high rated. I've done a lot in my life to improve it and adapt and learn and overcome my small disabilities. And I say they're small because people say, oh, my son's got autism, it's really bad, and blah blah blah. If I can beat it, they can beat it. You just got to try. You got to see psychologists, you got to talk to people. You really got to try. You can't do what I done when I popped my knee out and fucked up my knee for my whole life. You can't ignore it. I should have done exercises. I should have done knee exercises. I didn't. And now my knee is stuffed. My knee, I can pop it out whenever I want as a party trick. Very bad. But with my memory and my learning disabilities, I really tried to conquer them. I really tried to learn, adapt, and the only one I'm really, really struggling with is, I guess you can say, anger management, but 0 to 100, very black and white. It's the only one I'm really struggling with. But I feel like I'm going better with my memory. Well, I'm not, but I feel like I'm conquering it. I feel like, oh, that was number 10, and this is an important memory. I forgot it, but I remembered it. I visited, and I will always visit them until the day they both die. I have no more Nana and Pars, no more Nuna and Nonos. However, the best thing that happened when I broke up with my ex is my relationship with her, Nana and Pa, just pretty much got stronger. And I talk to them regularly, I see them as much as I can. Sadly, her Pa will be passing away by the end of this year. Easy. I hope you don't watch this, man. That's a bit of a rude thing to say, but it's true. And losing him will literally be like losing another Pa, and it will just really cut deep. But when he had cancer, I visited him every Sunday. I went to church, I picked up flowers, and I went to the council lodge. And every Sunday for 6 to 8 months, I visited both of them. And the point is not to treat them like they're sick or they're ill. Treat them like a normal person. I went over there, we had food, we played games. I really hope that he forgot about whatever he was thinking when I visited, and I really hope I made him have happy emotions when I would come down for the 6 to 8 weeks. I was very proud that I did that, because not only am I proud of myself for doing that, I feel like it's also helping Nana and Pa. That's what I call them on here. So, but I love them. They're not family, but I love them, and I'm not sure if he has long to live, and I'm not really going to disclose that information even if I knew. But I feel like when I moved down to Mount Gambier for 3 months, anything could happen, and I feel like it could be a possibility he might pass away. I hope not, touch wood. But I really cherish, I guess I did another friend video then, and that, I shouldn't put friends in this list because that's 4 or 5 things in my 10 years. If I got rid of friends in this video, I'd have 5 items I only remember. But Nana and Pa, I guess I'll call them on here. They are great friends. They always make time for people. They make time for me, which isn't a part of their family. Probably make time for their family. You know, I'm so upset that Pa is ill and slowly passing away. I've already had a nono and a Pa pass away, and a nuna and a nana, and losing this nana and Pa as well on top of that. It sucks. It really does. This isn't a memory, this is again a more of a friends thing, but yeah. So I feel like this list is sort of invalid because I think I listed 5 friends in this list. So yeah, I don't know. But to be fair, American Friend is a memory that I remember. R1 Friend is a memory that is stuck in here and I remember, which is great. Nana and Pa is a memory. I don't remember I remember a bit about them, but not a lot. In Darwin, I don't remember much about them in there. But I remember the Sunday after church trips, and brother-in-law, again a friend, but I remember, well, more like I thank him for being in my life. So again, a lot of these, it's really the police memory, anyway, whatever. But yeah, it's I'm glad I'm glad from 10 years, from 2014 to now. How would I rate my life? The start of it, 9, 10, 9, 10 out of 10. I was so happy. I had a purpose. I had a partner. I had a purpose. I love that. I have someone I can make love to. I have someone I can talk to. I have someone I can share my emotions to. Halfway between a year, I'll probably give it a 3 to a 5, I reckon. That was when I was really trying to learn and conquer the last 5 years of my 20 to 30-year-old. It was tough, and I pushed through it, and I learned a lot. Did I mention lying in this video? Yeah, I would have talked about lying in the emotions bracket, right? Anyway, this video is 30 minutes long, so I'm not going to talk about lying. But I'm glad I achieved what I have. I'm still disappointed I don't have a car license, but that is a whole another story for another day. I don't need it. No, I don't want it. I need it. No, is that right? I don't. Whatever. And the last, so start was great. In between, the middle was very low, but I learned and achieved so much, which made it straight up. It went straight up, straight down, and then now my life's gone straight back up. I'm very proud of where I am. I am not proud that I'm still single, and I'm not proud that I still live with my parents. I hate saying that. It's embarrassing, if you ask me. But all I need to do to change that is to find not the perfect woman, but the woman that I one day fall in love with, move in with her, or she moves in with me, and my life will be perfect again. It will just be perfect. That's all I need. I just need someone I can share, love, talk to. That's a woman. Yeah. So yeah, 10 years of my life. I'm 30 years old, and I'm proud to be 30, and I'm proud to be standing or sitting where I am right now, even though I wish some things could change. As in, like, I wish I had a partner, I wish I lived in a house by my own. That's really it though. Maybe the car thing, but that's it. Yeah. 33 minutes, I'm going to end it there. Hopefully, well, fuck it. I don't think anyone will watch this whole thing, but I will. These videos are for me. Not me only, but these videos are for me. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess I better go to the toilet. It's a good way to end a video. Happy 30th birthday to me. And, yeah, I'm glad I did this video, and thank you for my American friend for bringing this up in a conversation. Bye.